Hello everyone, good afternoon. Today I'm going to talk about a book project. I have written a book chapter for an edited book entitled Rural Entrepreneurship and Innovation in Digital Era. And in that book I have written a book chapter which is entitled Marginalized Women's Empowerment Through Entrepreneurship Development, Breaking the Barrier. And let me tell you a brief background of it, because as you know, here the microfinance, I basically focused on the microfinance driven entrepreneurship, and I wanted to see to what extent, and if so, then how microfinance driven entrepreneurship promotes empowerment. And to me, empowerment is basically transformation of power relations. So the concept, the term power that we need to address. And then microfinance is basically the small loan, and it also includes savings, insurance, and training facilities. So it is a broader concept than microcredit. And then I was trying to look at that to what extent and how women's empowerment has been achieved. In that chapter, I have written a continuum of cases from least empowered women to most empowered women, and where I found that there are a few women who are very, very empowered in terms of not only using money or utilizing loan, but also meeting strategic gender needs. So they not only able to meet their practical gender needs, but also the strategic gender needs. So those women were kind of very empowered, and they are not only empowered at the household level but also at the community level. But there are some women who are basically channelizing their loan to their husbands, and they had actually either very little and no control over the loan utilization, and they could not be able to participate in family decision making. And they were unable to meet their strategic gender needs. And then I was asking the question why it was like that. I found that there were, apart from a training and education, they were able to utilize the social capital aspect of microfinance. That means it's not only about credit. Microfinance also provides space for women, where the women come and sit together, they discuss and debate on different issues, and one kind of network, bridging social network develops in them, and those who utilize those networks effectively, they become more empowered. So it's about not only about the economic aspect but also the social aspect of microfinance. So the implication of this chapter is huge. It's not only about theoretical implication but also the practical implication. Regarding the theoretical side, it looks beyond the narrow focus of microcredit, and it also not only focus on the economic empowerment but also the social empowerment of women, and I have already said about the practical implications. So I think my book has a good contribution, and it will definitely fill the void that exists in current knowledge. Thank you very much.